What's up, trombone player friends? This is going to be the how to articulate, how to tongue on your instrument video. When you're done with this, you're going to record what I tell you at the end in a Canvas submission and submit that in, and then I'll give you a grade for it. If at any point during this video you're struggling with what I'm saying or what I'm showing, stop, rewind, try again. And if that doesn't work, come see me in office hours or in live session, and I'll help you. We'll get you better, and I'll give you the grade for it in real time. All right. So what is articulation and tonguing? Well, I'll give you an example. This is not articulating on my mouth. I said this is how I articulate on the trombone without using my mouth. You didn't understand what I said, right? That is because I wasn't using any kind of diction, any kind of tongue placement. On a trombone, on any wind instrument, we have to be able to articulate with our tongues in a particular spot in order to find the note and make it separated from other notes. So we don't... All right, so how do we first start this process? First off, I need you to make this sound in your mouth. You're going to put your tongue here. And you're going to blow over the center of your tongue, making kind of like a sound, almost like Count Dracula and a creepy old man. Okay? Do that. If you can't do that, stop. Let's try doing that same sensation, but faster. Notice I'm not going like that. I'm not moving my body. I'm not engaging my belly over and over again. It's one engagement, one long airstream. I'm never stopping the air. It's kind of like if you turn on a water faucet and the water's flowing and you interrupt it with your hand, it'll make that like sound. That is the idea of what we're doing with our air here. Okay, so now what will we do next? You will then try to make a trombone embouchure and do that same thing. So try this with me. Try that same sensation of the he-tee, but lower your tongue maybe a little bit, but don't lower it so much that it puffs your cheeks out. Make sure those are tight in. Make sure the embouchure is firm. And flick that tongue. You're going to feel the lip bounce down and back up every time you stop the air with your tongue. I want to also remind you, I am not stopping the airstream coming out with my body, my chest down. I'm actually stopping it with my tongue only. So I'm constantly feeling pressure going forward from the airstream. Put it up, drop it. Okay? If you can do all that, it's time for the mouthpiece. Mouthpiece up, same sensation, but get the lips to bounce as you buzz. See how fast you can get them to go. Say he dee 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 dee, and then try using that tongue really fast. And then mouthpiece. See if all that works for you. If it doesn't work for you, that's probably because something is not going quite right on the sides, or you need a little bit more practice. Maybe you're not shooting it over the middle of your tongue like we've taught you. Okay? Now that you've done that, it's time to put the trombone together. And we're going to try that on a note. F is fine. No slide out. you slap that tongue to the top to interrupt that air for that split second, not re-engaging the belly, but instead keeping it straight forward, always constant pressure. Practice that with me a few times. Make sure it's working for you. If it's not, rewind. What are you going to do for the video? Here is the end game. You are going to play the Imperial March from Star Wars on the mouthpiece on one note. Find a note that's kind of low. Oh, you don't know what song that is. It's the one that's like bum 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 dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum. It's that one. So make sure you're getting that separation with that tongue firing. If you're not getting that separation, you're not doing it quite right. You need some more practice before you try to do it. Then the next part of the video, you're going to demonstrate on the trombone. Same thing. Let's play it on an F for this reason. Making sure that you get that separation with the trombone. If you've gotten this far, if you're getting the concept and it's happening for you in real time, you're solid. If you're struggling, come see me. I'll help you out. You guys are amazing. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.